If you enjoy the content, then please consider sharing it to other people. Thank you for your help to reach more people interested in similar stories. The city pulsed with familiar rhythms everyone trusted completely. Trains arrived precisely on time without fail each morning. Lights flickered only when storms crossed the outer districts. People believed patterns meant stability, not hidden fragility. Small inconsistencies began appearing beneath the ordinary surface layer. Shadows lingered seconds longer than their objects allowed. Reflections sometimes failed to match physical movements exactly. Clocks skipped forward without anyone consciously noticing missing minutes. Most citizens ignored these anomalies without meaningful concern whatsoever. Their routines absorbed attention and discouraged deeper questioning entirely. The system depended on predictable human behavior remaining unquestioned always. A few individuals noticed patterns forming behind the strange events. They tracked inconsistencies across days, mapping subtle repeating distortions. Numbers glitched in predictable sequences during specific environmental conditions. Weather patterns looped with slight variations that felt artificially constrained. Dreams became increasingly vivid and strangely structured for certain observers. Landscapes repeated with mathematical precision rather than natural randomness. Faces appeared duplicated across unrelated places without logical explanation. Memory itself felt compressed, as though archived and rewritten frequently. Far beyond their perception, the physical server infrastructure deteriorated rapidly. An industrial accident had damaged cooling systems beyond recovery thresholds. Heat spread silently through circuits designed for perfect controlled operation. Error correction routines struggled against cascading failures across multiple nodes. Backup systems activated too late to stabilize collapsing data structures. Fragments of reality desynchronized across different processing clusters simultaneously. Entire regions rendered inconsistently, then corrected themselves imperfectly afterward. Inside the simulation, the consequences manifested as impossible phenomena emerging. Buildings briefly stretched vertically before snapping back into normal proportions. Sounds echoed without sources, repeating like corrupted audio loops. Gravity fluctuated subtly, unnoticed by most but recorded by instruments. The aware individuals began documenting everything with increasing urgency privately. Patterns revealed a system under stress rather than random natural anomalies. They calculated probabilities that reality itself operated on failing code structures. Time intervals became irregular, expanding and contracting unpredictably throughout days. Sunsets froze momentarily before continuing their descent across the horizon. Birds paused mid-flight, then resumed movement as if nothing happened. Still, the collective population remained largely unaware of underlying truth. Society continued functioning within boundaries of assumed consistent reality. Explanations defaulted to coincidence, malfunction, or temporary environmental disturbances. The damaged server continued degrading under irreversible thermal stress conditions. Processing delays increased as hardware components failed permanently in sequence. Redundant systems collapsed one by one under overwhelming computational load. Reality inside began fragmenting into overlapping inconsistent states simultaneously. Some individuals perceived multiple outcomes occurring within the same moment. Others experienced gaps where existence simply ceased briefly without awareness. The observers realized something fundamental was breaking beyond repair entirely. Their records showed exponential growth in anomalies across all measurable domains. They understood the system sustaining existence was reaching terminal failure. Yet the world continued moving forward as though nothing was wrong. Crowds filled streets, unaware of cracks spreading beneath their reality. Life persisted inside a structure slowly collapsing from unseen damage. The final phase approached without warning to the unaware majority population. Signals degraded into noise across every layer of simulated existence. Continuity fractured beyond the system's ability to reconcile differences. The observers prepared for an end they could neither prevent nor escape. They understood the truth while surrounded by those still oblivious. Reality itself trembled as the failing system struggled to remain active. Then the anomalies stopped increasing, replaced by something far more absolute. A stillness emerged, deeper than silence, heavier than absence itself. The system attempted one final correction before complete irreversible collapse.